Yay! Everything is working. I'm here. So great to see all of you and welcome. Good evening, good morning, wherever you may be calling in from. We've got Malta. Great to see you. And where else? We've got some US people here. Canada, great. And I'm sure there'll be more popping in. Sonia, great to see you. It's been a while. Great. All right, so all the people I haven't seen in a while are going to be here. And it's been a while since I've done lives. I used to do these every Friday for Friday's Inspiration. I did that for maybe 6 or 7 years and then took a big break. And it's probably been maybe a year. Been busy with other things. And so Spirit inspired me to come back and do this. Sometimes it's just last minute stuff. So I'm always listening. I do what I'm asked. And so tonight we are going to be doing this summer solstice activation. So we're in some really big energies. We have the full moon, which is a very big energy. And that's really a good chance to look at what we're full of. What we planted 2 weeks ago is now manifesting. And the summer solstice, here we are at the longest day of the year. It's a chance to really look at what's big for us right now. This is a really intensifying energy. And this is a great time to set or reset intentions. So if you had a chance today, maybe you saw my post that with the suggestion to maybe write down a few of your intentions, the things that you want to create for this next quarter. Could be the next month. It could be this next year. I don't know, whatever you want to create, what you're looking to create and your intentions, your deep desires. It might be financial. It might be in love and relationships. It might be with your health and wellness. But whatever it is, we're going to create an avatar for this after we do a general running of our energies. And we're going to clear this so that you can start manifesting some new things. So we are also, those of you who follow me, and maybe those of you who are new here, there might be some new people, is I'm very much about the law of attraction and that, we are only going to create, what we create out here is completely the result of what's going on in here. So instead of trying to change and manage and master all the things out here, we really need to just go inward. Sometimes that's the hardest journey that comes with the greatest resistance, but it is the most rewarding for sure to find all those places that are preventing us from having a different frequency, from emitting a frequency that can manifest the things we deeply desire. So, NorCal, great. Andrea, good to have you here. And so if you have some friends that you were hoping would be here, or maybe after you do this, you decide, hey, this would have been a really cool thing for so-and-so to have heard, send them the link and they can always listen to the recording. So the recordings are about 95% as effective, but still very powerful. So that's really great. So, for those of you who are also not familiar with my book, Access, let's see how this will do on this screen. Okay, there. Access Your Ultimate Power, the Blueprint to Infinite Intelligence. The back screen is getting kind of funny. Anyway, that is available on Amazon, and I'll give you a little link for those of you who don't have the book who'd like to get it. Is right here, right there. Yeah, so that's the book, and if you want to get that, that's available on Amazon. It outlines this whole process that we're about to do now, the process of running your energy. It's a very powerful process that was given to me that's going to help us eliminate all of these lower vibrating distortions, lack mindsets, interference, a really big energy that I've noticed lately that is almost kind of crazy is this interference from artificial intelligence. And so, for those of you who are new, I'm not talking about Chat GPT or Claude or any of those AI programs. I'm referring to a really old, ancient energy, and you might be familiar with it as just that dark, oppressive energy that's on the planet. I know Ishmael Perez, who is a galactic historian, refers to this energy as artificial intelligence. And as I'm doing clearings, I will find that this is a different energy than some of the energies we used to find. And it is pretty insidious and it's not giving up. So, this process, in fact, if you don't have this 8-minute meditation, this is a really powerful meditation that you should use to maintain what we're about to do. So, doing this every day. And then once you master the 20 minutes, doing it just for 8 minutes a day, morning and night is really best. You kind of can start the day fresh and clear. And then at the end of the day, it's great to clear all the stuff that you've accumulated that's kind of maybe weighing you down. So those two meditations, those are free, and that's also a great way to get on my email list so that you can be notified of what's up and coming and some new things. So let's go ahead and get started. Unless anybody has any questions, we're going to just go ahead and get started with our initial clearing of running your energy. So you can just follow along if you want. You can close your eyes, but yeah, just really pay attention to what's going on in your body. As a matter of fact, before we get started, I want you to kind of pay attention to how you're feeling in your body. Are there any aches and pains? Maybe do you have a headache? Do you feel anxious? Have you been feeling angry, maybe kind of spacey because you're not completely in your body? This is another huge thing I've noticed. The energies are really big and they've been big for a while, but with this eclipse, the last couple of days, especially today, I've had a lot of people say, "Oh my God, what's going on?" It's these energies. And so we're going to be working on this today. And so pay attention to how you're feeling in your body. And we're going to get you back in your body. Some of you, 10, 15, 20, well, actually, it's pretty good in your body, 50%. But a lot of you have no grounding cord. So that's where we're going to get started first. We're going to get started with getting you all grounded. So go ahead and take a deep breath. And we're just going to get present here. And we're going to go ahead and drop that big grounding cord from the base of our spine all the way to the center of the planet. This is where all the energy that's not yours, which is about 9% of what you think and feel. When you have a good grounding cord, it has a place to go. So if you ever have panic attacks or feeling especially anxious, you can be sure you don't have a grounding cord. So we're just going to establish that. And we just set it on release. There's no effort in this. It works just like gravity. There we go. Excellent. And then next, we're going to start sending roots down from the bottoms of our feet. We're going to send that deep into the earth, hundreds of miles. It's actually going to wrap around the entire planet. And these roots are going to intermingle with this highly intelligent communication system that's on the planet. And this root system is responsible for converting decay on the planet into usable life force energy and to turn it into something that can be renewed. So we're connecting with that energy when we're in this root system. We're also connecting with the light grid, with the crystalline grid on the planet, and the strong minerals like iron. And we're connecting with all of these energies as we wrap this root system around the earth. And so then we're going to start bringing up this energy of the earth up through our feet, up through the roots and our feet. So for most of you, it's stopping right at the feet. So we're just going to use our infinite intelligence, our human technology. And with our intention, we're just going to start spinning these chakras at the bottoms of our feet, making it vibrate faster and faster. And that will help clear the interference that's not allowing this earth energy to come up. Okay, great. So now it's starting to come up through the feet and the ankles. Some of you not having too much fun. The ankles are all about having fun. So bring that earth energy up through the ankles and the calves. You can clear some of that unused adrenaline. And then down the grounding cord. So it goes up the legs and then down the grounding. So you have 2 loops of energy there. Okay, great. And then next, we're going to see if you have a worry circle. This is a circle of energy around your root chakra, and it holds all of your worry, stress, anxiety, doubts, fears, uncertainty, anger. Right now, it's congested out to the 3rd layer of your aura around your root chakra. So just pretend or imagine that you know where that is. And we're going to pull this circle in, making it smaller and smaller as we send all of this anxiety down the grounding cord. Sending all of that down the grounding. Okay, great. And so notice if you're starting to feel maybe a little less anxious, you're starting to calm down. So we have a lot of big open hearts here today, but it's not grounded. So this is the 4th part to getting ultra grounded. So in order to ground the heart, actually, we're going to go up to your crown chakra. So this is might seem a little odd, but this is one of the first places today that we're finding artificial intelligence at your crown chakra. So this is an energy that wants to be the boss of you, wants to be sovereign over you and controlling your crown chakra. So again, you're going to just use your human technology, your infinite intelligence. And there's a circle of energy that goes around our crown. It's like a big halo. I call this our permission circle. So just start making that vibrate faster and faster, make it brighter and brighter. And this is going to transmute this interference of artificial intelligence at your crown chakra. And it's preventing your heart from being grounded. And if our heart's not grounded, then a lot of self-judgments accumulate there. We blame ourselves. We think that we're not doing enough or we're not doing it right. Whatever the self-judgments are, it's AI's interference. Ke ana ye amapuku ye ti amama ye anatukumoyo u ye anati amakai ye atutuyo. So every once in a while, that's a little bit of light language will come through to amplify the energies, make things move a little faster. So still at the heart chakra, now we're going to clear some curses that are at the heart chakra. There's about 5. So I want you to go to the heart now, and we're going to illuminate this energy at the heart. We're going to make this heart space vibrate faster and faster. This is where you self-generate the energy of unconditional love. So just keep making that vibrate faster and faster. Oye na ye makuku ya mapi a ye anatuku ye tumo ya ama ye tia aka a na ye tia mapa ye. Okay, so now the heart is grounded. Maybe you noticed that little bit of shift. Okay, and then the final part to getting ultra grounded is the women are going to draw a line of energy from both ovaries, like the letter Y, and that's going to merge with your grounding cord. These ovaries act like sponges and they absorb a lot of energy. That's one way that a lot of women will try to heal other people is through absorption. So just drain. Yeah, there's a lot of energy in there. So while you're draining that, the men are going to draw a letter Y from the prostate and testicles down into that grounding cord. And then they can release all the ways you feel emasculated or not fully in your masculine power. Great. So ovaries grounded, prostate, testicles grounded. Great. Excellent. So now we're ultra grounded. So notice how this feels different than when you first got on the call. Maybe you feel a little calmer. Maybe you're starting to feel a little tired. You're getting back in your tired body. But there's more. All right, so next, we're going to go far above our creative rings. So those rings that are stacked above our head, they're big gold rings that also are hovering with space in between each one. In these rings, this is where, these are creative rings, this is where we place our intentions, our dreams, our desires, our goals. And so everything that you're looking to create, this is one place where you can put them. We're going to do another one after we finish this clearing in a different way. So you'll learn something new as well here. So in these intentions, one of my favorite intentions is pleasant surprises. So I think that's always applicable. To have pleasant surprises is a great thing. But maybe you need to make more money, or maybe you're looking for a new partner, or maybe you have a chronic illness that you're looking for some remedy for, or some assistance with, or whatever. Maybe you're looking to move to a new location, but you're not sure, or whatever the thing is. Put how you want the end result to be up in these rings, not what you don't want, but what you do want. So we're going to put those up in the rings, and then we're going to start connecting with pure source energy. We're going to start bringing that down through the rings, except that at the top of the rings, and this doesn't matter if you have, just a few rings, or you have 100 rings, or you have an infinite number of rings, we're going to find the top where AI is interfering with your ability to connect with pure source. And if we're disconnected from pure source, we're not going to hear the guidance, which direction to go, how far, how fast, with someone, alone, whatever. So just allow this pure source energy to connect with the rings up there, and it's going to start transmuting that interference up there because of your intention. It's an interesting thing about energy. We have to get very specific with what it is we're clearing. These blanket intentions of, just clear everything through all time and space and, in all my chakras, that doesn't really work. So we're getting very specific. So now, so there's, let's see, there's some curses up there. 5, 10, about 50 of them. So just keep allowing this energy to vibrate up at those rings, and also use your intentions, accessing your human technology. Ama ye anati ama ye anakukuyi. Ia o poya na ye anakia. Okay, great. So now pure source is starting to come down slowly through these rings. And as it's coming down, it's recalibrating your dreams, your desires, your deepest intentions in your highest and best interest. So it's whatever will be best for you is how these intentions will be worked out. And so sometimes we might have an intention, and then something completely different happens. But usually in the long run, you'll see as things work out that that's really the best way it could have worked out. So sometimes we have to trust when, we lose that crappy job we're always complaining about, or, those kinds of things happen. All right, so as pure source is coming down through the rings, great. It's stopping right at the crown chakra, right at the top there. Out to the third layer. This is more interference from artificial intelligence, AI. And we're just going to illuminate that crown chakra with our personal power, our intentions, our human technology. Just amplify that crown. So that you can be sovereign, you can be the boss of you, and you don't have to get people's permission. Or so as pure source is coming down now through that chakra into the sixth chakra, right behind your forehead, in the middle of your head, is our sixth chakra. And so there's some interference from AI again, only planting thoughts and beliefs that you keep thinking, they keep going round and round and round, and you think that because you think the thought that it must be yours, and it's not. So AI interacts with our bioelectrical energy field, our aura, and it implants these thoughts and beliefs and feelings that are not ours. So this is one place where these are beliefs that make us feel powerless, that there's nothing we can do about what's going on in the world. What we can do is we can control here. And the more we control here, the more we see a different world on the outside. And so instead of, thinking our next president is going to solve our problems, and, I'm not political, I'm not religious, so I'm not relying on Jesus as my savior either. No offense to those of you who go that direction. But really, we are our saviors. So we are the ones who are going to create the changes that we really desire on the planet. Change here, we change out here. So as we're coming down through the let's see, 7, 6. Okay, good. We're coming down through that sixth chakra. So we're coming down through the central core of our energy field. 6, 5, down to the throat, out to that third layer. So this is all the places we feel like we can't speak our truth. Maybe we don't feel heard. Maybe it doesn't feel like we can hear the guidance from the angels or from spirit or source. And this area here is also the most common place you can be killed. So there's a lot of residual energies from past lives where you were speaking your truth and you were killed at the throat. There's about 5 lifetimes at least that we're working on here now. So just turn up the volume as you use your intentions. So instead of coming here and to get your energy cleared by me, I think it's way more effective that you learn how to master your energy. So that's what you're here doing, is following along like you're doing the work and with my guidance. So just to amplify that energy in the throat, a lot of fury. So that's also not your energy. That is AI. And then clearing these unresolved past lives just with our intention, because we have a specific energy that we can focus on. Okay, great. So now it's coming down into the heart chakra where it's stopping. And this is congested out to the fifth layer. So that's connecting to fifth layer, fifth chakra, right at the throat. So these are the places where it doesn't feel like you can speak your truth from the heart. Maybe you're not feeling like you can express what you're really passionate about. So we're going to clear all the coulda, woulda, shouldas, all the judgments in the heart here, just by amplifying your heart chakra and all the unconditional love that you can self-generate here. Yes, we can be the change we want to see. Thank you for that. Yeah, so this is one of the most common places AI will interfere besides the root chakra, because they know how powerful our heart is, and it amplifies and radiates much further than the brain. Like, I think it's like 3 meters or something. So it can have a very radiating effect, this heart chakra. So just keep amplifying that heart as we're bringing this pure source energy down through the central core. There are some curses in here. Yes, okay, it's a lot. 50, 0. So just keep amplifying that heart energy. And now that we have a specific focus, and with all of the people that are here, that also help amplify the energies. When you're doing a group event like this, it creates a mastermind, which is far more powerful than just doing it on your own. So you might notice feeling more things than maybe you would normally. That's mastermind effect. Okay, good. Okay, great. So we're coming down through the heart down into that solar plexus, where it is again. Third layer, third chakra. So this is like a big stop sign. There's a lot of fear in here, and fury, and AI. So just keep illuminating, illuminating this third chakra, clearing out all this stop energy, this AI interference, anger and fury. And the interesting thing, welcome Jalpa from India. The interesting thing about clearing this energy at the solar plexus is that a lot of people are using anger as their default energy. This is how they navigate the world, how they move through the world. They use anger as their power source. And the drawback of that is, one, it's not sustainable. And two, it's hard on the nervous system. And three, it's not your real power. When you're using anger as your power, then you're not accessing your passion. Your passion will pull you forward, whereas this anger is always pushing you. And it just doesn't feel good either. So the more we can keep anger out of our energy field and drop into this passion anger that really emanates from the heart, the more powerful we will be as leaders, as healers, as teachers, as parents, as partners. So yeah, clearing this angry energy. And there are some curses in here as well. So at the solar plexus, we're just going to keep amplifying your personal power here in that solar plexus. And as we transmute these curses, there's about 50 of them, so that's a lot. So just keep illuminating this energy at the solar plexus. Kiama tianaye piamapa amo yo no tuye kianaye ti ama kaye. Mm. Okay, there's some energy here. Chords. Okay, good. So there's some people that are cording to you at your solar plexus. So when someone cords to the solar plexus, they're trying to control either what you do or they want you to stop doing something. But either way, it relates to what you're doing. So just gently send those energy cords back to whoever it belongs to. You don't even need to know who it is, but never cut because that leaves residual energy. I know you might hear people say cut cords and, they can do what they want. I never do that because I don't want the residual energy that will just make it easier for it to come back. Just like if you cut a weed at the top, it comes right back. Okay, good. So just sending all of that energy back to whoever it belongs to. And then you will stop resisting that person as well. Okay, good. Now pure source is coming down into that second chakra, spilling down the root. Great. Take a deep breath. Let's really anchor this energy where we're connected way up high to pure source, rooted deeply into our Mother Earth. Boya amaye tianataye kamaku uye anati. Boya maye. Okay, good. So now we're going to mix these two energies together. The earth energy coming up through the legs, pure source coming down the backside. Where that meets at the root chakra, we're going to mix it together. And we're going to bring that 50-50 mixture up the front, real close to the spine. So as it's trying to leave that root chakra, some of you have lost your grounding cord. So we're going to send that back down again. All this energy you release, all the fear. Fear is one of the hardest energies to release on your own. Because when you do, you start to feel the fear and then you contract and then you lose your grounding cord. But that's what's great about having a second set of eyes that can keep track of what's going on. So just send that grounding cord back down again. And maybe you noticed you were starting to feel anxious again. So, okay, good. So now you're grounded again. So now let's go back to bringing that 50-50 mixture up the front, real close to the spine. So right in that second chakra, that's the fear that you hit and then lost your grounding cord. So just know that you're safe in this present moment. This energy is AI, so it's not even your energy. This is the energy they use to stop people from finding solutions, from getting together, from living their life purpose, from being happy and joyful. Just send it all down your grounding. It's not yours. Okay, great. So now we're bringing this 50-50 up to the second, up into that solar plexus where it's stopping again. And there's more fury from AI. So this energy is also going to make you really tired. Well, if I remember, we'll check your adrenal glands in a minute. Yes, they are. Let's do it now while it's on my mind. Okay. The adrenals are only operating at about 15%. So that's going to make you feel really tired. So while we're here at the solar plexus, let's go down to the root chakra, out to the third layer. This is where AI plants programs. This is just one program for one body organ. This can happen with most of your body organs and systems. So this is where AI is diminishing your capacity to have a powerful adrenal gland, which helps us to deal with stress, that fight or flight energy. All that adrenaline. So you probably tapped out of adrenaline and your adrenals are worn out. So we're just releasing AI from the root. Okay, great. So energetically, it's at 100%. The second part, we're going to check how many millivolts are in the adrenals. Only about 100, and should be 350. So we're going to go back down to the root chakra, out to the third layer. Just pretend you know where it is. And we're going to find this AI program. And if you're thinking, well, I don't know what that means, just pretend that you know exactly what I'm telling you. Because as a spirit, you know all of this stuff. You've just forgotten. And so I'm just here to remember you. And so this might kind of freak you out, but I'll let you know that my guides have told me that I'm actually from 500 years in the future. Maybe many of you are as well. So in 500 years, people know how to do this. And so we're bringing these technologies from the future into this present moment. These are also very ancient technologies that we've known for eons. And so we're just going to tap into all of what we already know. And we're going to transmute this energy at the root, amplifying our adrenal glands. So now the millivolts are at 350. Okay, so we just give our adrenals a break. We'll check the amygdala a little bit later. But as we're bringing this 50-50 mixture up through the solar plexus, now into the heart, let's let it stir in here. I'm going to clear more of those judgments, the ways that you are hard on yourself, making you think you haven't done enough. You're doing something wrong. There's something wrong with you. Nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, everything is exactly where it should be right now in this moment. And you're learning some things about yourself and about how our human technology works and operates. And so as releasing those judgments, let's bring that energy up into the throat, into that sixth chakra, out the crown, through all of your rings. You probably have more rings now. Let that energy fountain down through all the layers of the aura. And let's pay special attention to the third layer. Just pretend you know where that is. Third layer, third chakra, comes out of your third chakra. And it wraps around your entire energy field. Okay, good. So we're just going to clear. And so from about the shoulders down in this third layer of your aura, there's a lot of effort, a lot of responsibilities. A lot of you are holding and carrying a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. Let's just let all of that drop down the grounding so you can let go of the effort, the pushing, the forcing, the chasing. And you can activate your feminine magnet so that things come to you more easily and effortlessly. Excellent. And then we're going to jump all the way out to the 100th layer. We're going to start at the bottom. This is where AI hangs out. They think, oh, they'll never notice us out here. Not the case. Okay, good. So now the aura is clear. So the final part to this whole process of running your energy, we're going to come back to the heart chakra, amplifying that unconditional love for ourselves. And as we amplify this energy, we're going to bring the energy from the heart out that right arm as you give of your energies, your love, your support out into the world. And then if you want to put your fingertips together like you're holding a small ball, that will allow the energy to go through the palms and through the fingertips into your left receiving hand. And it's blocked right at the wrist. So that's not allowing you to receive, whether it's love or support or money or rich resources. You have to allow and surrender and not control so that the flow can happen. Okay, good. So it's up to your elbow. Keep going. Up to the shoulder and then down into the heart. there's some energy right at that clavicle. It's a little bit of AI interference. Okay, good. So down into the heart. So there's the circle. Out the right arm, in the left. That's the circle of reciprocity. We give first, then we receive. And then it simultaneously passes through the throat. So you can ask for what you need through that sixth chakra. So you can see how you want to give and receive and all the thoughts and beliefs that will support your ability to receive. And then through the crown. So you're sovereign. You're the boss of your receiving. Through all the rings. Excellent. Let's check if there's any cords left from people cording to you. Yes, at the root chakra, we're just going to send those cords back to whoever it belongs to. They are either relying on you to be their rock of Gibraltar. Teach them how to have their own grounding cord. Or they're just curious to know how you're doing. But if they have a bad day, you're going to feel it and you're going to think it's yours. So send all that back. Okay, great. Spells. Let's see if there's any more spells. It's about 5 at the root chakra. So we're just going to amplify the root with our human technology, just that imagination and our ability to amplify just through our intentions. Okay, great. Spell 0 and curses 0. Great. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create an avatar for your intentions for this next quarter or for what it is that you want to create. And before I forget, I also wanted to just share one quick thing with you. For those of you who like what we do here, we do this once a month. And we do it on the first Thursday of every month. So this next month, it will be on the 4th of July. The luminary activation is all about our independence or our independence. We're going to be celebrating being independent from AI. So you've experienced some of the clearing of this artificial intelligence from our space. That's going to be a big focus. But it's going to be more focused on how they interfere with our money, with our finances, with our business. And so that's definitely something you might want to check out. There is a nominal membership fee, but so worth it if you want to join just for the one time. Or you can join for the whole year, whatever. At any rate, I just wanted to let you know about that before I forgot. All right, so let's go ahead and create an avatar that's going to represent what it is that you want to create. So just make this for one particular thing. Think of one thing. You can create an avatar for lots of things. Maybe you want to sell your home. Maybe you're going to have surgery and you want it to be successful, or maybe you're moving, or whatever it is. We're going to create an avatar for you. And maybe it could just be a little more general for this next quarter. So whatever it is, you're going to put the intentions up in those rings, right? They put it in the rings of the avatar. So the avatar is just the image of a person. I like to use the image of an anatomy person, with the muscles. It's very neutral. And we're just going to do the process of what we just did to the avatar, but it will be much faster. All right, so we're going to, you've got your intentions in the rings, right? Put some pleasant surprises in there. And we're going to make sure that your avatar is grounded. So it doesn't have a grounding cord. So we're going to give it a grounding cord just with your intentions so that it can feel solid. It can feel like, oh, maybe this is a possibility instead of just a pipe dream. Okay, there you go. And then we're going to bring that earth energy up through the legs. Okay, that looks pretty good. Good. Let's see if it has a worry circle. It does, but it's way out here, out to the 25th layer. So that's a lot of fear. So let's pull in the worry circle of your avatar. And we're just going to send all that fear down the grounding cord of the avatar. Hmm. Okay, great. Okay, good. And then let's see if the heart is grounded. It's not of this avatar, and it's only open 15%. So maybe you're not so passionate about what it is that you want to create. Like it's a good idea, but you're not really like connected to it with your heart. So, in order to open and ground the heart of your avatar, we're actually going to go to the root chakra of the avatar, out to the third layer. There is some AI interference there. Let's just pull in the worry circle. And there's some fear in here as well. So that's what's mostly stopping these intentions from happening, is because there's fears around it. Like, what if it doesn't work? Or what if this happens instead? Or, whatever your fears are, it's stopping you. Or being afraid of what other people will think, or whatever the thing is, the fears, we're just going to drop that down the grounding. Okay, good. Excellent. And then, okay, so now the heart of your avatar is grounded. It's only got a couple rings up here, though. So you really want those intentions to, the more rings you have, the bigger you're going to create, the faster and the more intensely. So let's allow that, it stops at about the second ring. Allow that top ring to vibrate faster and faster. It'll transmute this interference from AI, who doesn't want you to have your dreams. They love it when people suffer and struggle. Okay. Poof. Okay, so now there's 100 rings. If you want, you can keep amplifying this energy at the top there. So you can have an infinite number of rings. Then you'll have infinite possibilities. Okay, great. So now as pure source is coming down, so at the top ring, there's some more AI interference. That's not allowing pure source to bless your desires, your intentions. So just keep holding this pure source energy at the top of the rings. Okay, great. Okay, good. So now pure source is starting to come down through the rings, so recalibrating your dreams and desires in this avatar in your highest and best interest. So it's coming into the crown now. So it's stopping right at the crown, out to that third layer where it doesn't feel like you're quite the boss of your dreams, of your desires. That's AI interference. Illuminate the permission circle at the top of your avatar that goes around the crown chakra. Okay, good. So coming down now, great, through the crown, 6, 5, 4. Let it stir at the heart, clearing all the coulda, woulda, shouldas with your dreams, your desires. I coulda, woulda, shoulda done this, but I didn't. And now you're here. So let's just let the past go. And as a matter of fact, while I'm thinking of it, yeah, okay, so we're going to let go a lot of the past. A lot of you are still stuck in the past, and so you're trying to operate in the future by looking in your rear view mirror, and that'll never keep you in that forward momentum. It'll keep pulling you back. So as you imagine yourself standing in front of you, just bring, so if this is the future, this is the past, and we're going to bring that past above the top of your crown, and that will help bring you into this present moment. And we're going to do the same thing with your avatar, which is also stuck in the past. Okay, great. So let's see, where were we? We were coming up the front. I think we were coming up the front of this avatar. 1, 2, 3. Let's clear more of the effort in this solar plexus. Okay, coming up through the solar plexus, heart, throat, 6, crown. Give that a good spin up there, clearing out more of that AI. Okay, good. So now it's fountaining down through all the layers of the aura of the avatar. Whew, excellent. And we're going to clear the circle of reciprocity of this avatar. Start at the heart, come out that right arm, in the left. So it's blocked at the left hand, so you can't quite receive your intentions. Okay, there we go. Through the shoulder, there we go. Through the throat, through the 6, through the crown, through the rings. Excellent, excellent. Let's see if anybody's corded to your avatar. There is at the crown. Someone else wants to be the boss of your dreams and your desires. So just gently send that cord back to whoever it belongs to. Maybe somebody doesn't want to see you. Move ahead. Maybe they think you're going to leave them behind. Okay, good. Also at the heart, maybe they're putting some judgments in your space, making you feel bad about what you desire. And because they don't know how to live their dreams, just send all that energy back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, great. Okay, so there's no cords. Smells. Excellent. Whew. Okay, we're going to do one last thing. Good. We didn't get kicked off at the hour. I just want to do one last thing. This is kind of an important thing. It's to seal this up. There's 5 colors. And first we're going to seal up your aura with these 5 colors. And these colors are going to go at the edge of your layer that connects to your physical body. So the first 7 layers connect to our 7 chakras. So between the 7th and 8th layer, you're going to put these colors, starting with the color white. White energy. So it's stopping right at the shoulders. So you want that to go all the way down, around. There we go. Okay, great. So that's white. The next is violet, like a violet flame or the energy of violet. That looks good. Next is gold, bright, shiny gold. That looks good. The energy of diamonds. So like you're in the middle of a giant diamond, nice, hard diamond, but clear. Excellent. And then the final layer is blue. Seraphim Bay is a ascended master. And so it comes down to about the shoulders and then it stops. So let's seal you all the way up. And then we'll do the same for your avatar. So we'll just do a quick white and violet. Violet comes down about halfway. Let's bring it all the way down. So this is around the avatar. And then gold, that also comes down about halfway. And then diamond, that looks good. And then blue, excellent. Okay, excellent. And so it is. Whew. Thank you so much for joining me here. I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed this. And so hopefully you will be joining us for the luminary activation on the first Thursday, July 4th. It'll be at 11 a.m. And you're so welcome. I'm curious how some of you are feeling, if you feel any different, if you want to mention. Thanks for coming on, Bobby. And Terry, great having you here as always. Oh, you haven't been getting the emails. Maybe you unsubscribed or something or other. Great to see you, Kenya. Good. Yeah, so we'll be doing our luminary activation. So maybe we'll see you there. And if not, I'm doing a lot of things on TikTok and Instagram. So follow me there, and we'll see you around next time. So I so appreciate your spending your evening with us, or for some of you, morning. Thank you, Jalpa from India. And yes, thank you so much. Sending much love. Have a great night or day. Stay.